Hello and welcome to the very first and not very organic intro where I'm trying to get the color settings back to where they're supposed to be and it's not quite there yet. Yes. JF says hi to YouTube. Alright, forgot this is 4x3. It doesn't have to be 4x3. Thieves Raccoonus. We're finally starting Sly 3. Yeah. Before we get into this had an update file. Apparently there's new settings. Yeah, those are the same. Video. 4x3 for 16 by 9. 4x3 for 16 by 10. 1:1. Square pixels. Wide zoom stretched or native. Native will make it very square. Should we have it stretched or as it was when it first originally came out? I mean, that's very small. Let's stick with this, I guess. Custom button enhancements. Change region. Attributions. Nice. Starting. A bit loud already. Cane Island, South Pacific, 1:15 a.m. Volume mixer. How's that? It's a bit down. It could be further, maybe. How is that? Could be further down. Let's go 50. Sly Cooper, the thief. Yeah. There we go. Alright. Sly 3. Oh, I have stories and memories.
This is it, Sly. The gang's assembled and are in position to help you get up to that vault. For the rest of the operation, you are the ball.
Is that so?
Roger, Bentley. I'm starting my approach. Getting over these fortress walls shouldn't be a problem. Look, we're running 5x5 here. Make sure everyone's in sync.
I hear that. Artillery, sure you can make that shot?
I endeavor not to miss.
Excellent. Radio control.
In position.
Recovery team. I'm pumped. Submersibles. Showtime, baby. Telekinetics. All right, it's the crime of the century and the balls in
If I do
motion.
this, does this change for you? Is that too far for anyone else, or is that just me? I think it's just me. Alright, I've done the adjustments.
Looks promising.
Okay, so. Is there an option? Camera. Yeah, both are inverted. The old PS2 days. Yes. How is that? Much better. Okay, so. Sly 3. I wanted to start with story time because we've already played Sly 3 like once on stream.
Position for a Yank 86.
Once or twice.
I've got a visual.
And it's almost poetic that I'm playing this after a big move because this came out.
The ball has stopped rolling. We've got an obstruction.
I'm on it. First is away. Second guy is home.
We have new teammates. Mysterious new teammates.
Roll on, pal. Over.
Okay, so when this came out, my parents weren't
timber.
too long from their divorce and separation.
Let her rip, old rock. Ball's in position.
Me and my little brother went with my dad
The
to
ball's
Dublin.
got a track.
We lived there for a while. So there's a lot of new changes and I wasn't really ready for many of them. So it feels kind of serendipitous now that I've moved countries playing this and kind of having those same memories of I don't have a lot of safety or comfort, but I have these comforts.
Launching. Stand clear.
I remember playing this a lot. Huh? And Oni is comfort, as she just said.
I've got visual confirmation on the door. Nice shooting.
Well, we were streaming yesterday. Were you here? No, not yesterday. 2 days ago. Also, hi, Queen. Yeah, I will probably get a bit sad talk playing this because of the current state. Yeah, I was like, oh, nice. Oh, so you still have the streak, but you're wondering how JF's is bigger.
Be advised, ball is nearing the lab. Agent Deep
Oh.
Six, you ready?
I didn't stream anymore aside from the other day you were lurking. Unless it's gone from previous. I'm not sure. Anyway, this game signifies in my heart and brain just transition to new and scary things.
Agent Deep Six, deploy!
Hey, bud.
First is down.
No, fine.
I'm reading both force fields down. Strong work, Deep Six.
Every time.
How's your wife doing, Richards?
Oh, very well, Dr. M. Thank you for asking. Very thoughtful.
I think it's luck and sometime just joining for a few minutes when I'm at the office.
Mark, sir.
JF, yes, JF always has the stream open at all times. I don't like this new lighting, but hi.
Sir?
How are we doing?
Afraid I poisoned
You're
your
doing
brain
stuff.
at lunch. Sorry, Richards, but I don't tolerate poor performance. You should have changed the security code from 123 after you installed the new system.
I true, I swear.
New
You'll
villain.
die any second now.
Oh gosh, no.
Yes, water leaking into the lab. I'm on my way down. Oh, and get a janitor for the lab elevator. Richards got sloppy.
Slobber.
The Cooper vault is just across these wires. I'm en route to your position for the loot haul. Over.
So, as I've been talking about a little bit the last time we streamed with Rayman Redemption, I have moved countries. I'm now living with my gorgeous, amazing partner, Oni. And it's been a huge adjustment. And I thought I was ready for a lot of the changes, and I was not. It's been a lot of sad, unfortunately. A lot of happy, but a lot of sad as well. Oh yeah, he just said the code. 1, 2, 3. A lovely cane-shaped lock. So no Cooper is allowed to make a different shaped cane. Unless
You must be Sly Cooper, the
Yes.
new keeper of the cave.
Yes.
Oh, how I long for this.
This vault belongs to the Cooper family. You're trespassing.
No, my naive boy.
Let's mess with the lighting.
Trespassing. I've got the deed to this
Shall we?
island. This fortress is mine. Everything here is mine, which now includes the key to the vault. Hand over that cane.
Sorry, pal. Family heirloom. Buy a knockoff at the gift shop.
Quick, let's regroup with the others.
that's alright. It's not great. It's very like... sorry, I'm fixing a light here. Do you mind, villain? Yeah, it's not great, but it's... until I figure out the new setup. Ugh.
The Cooper treasure is mine. It's mine.
I feel like I was going somewhere with the words, and now it's just gone.
Hurry!
Also, why can I... well. Hey, Bentley.
Jump for it!
Bentley's got a wheelchair now from his injury. Whew. And he can jump a lot better than we can.
This place is flooding. We don't have much time.
Yeah, boy. So when we last left off, Bentley was very unfortunately paralyzed from Clockla. Bentley and Murray went their went
We're almost
separately,
home free.
and Sly gave himself into Carmelita and then left. So didn't.
Bullets just up ahead.
Hi.
There's no escape, Cooper.
Yes.
The Cooper.
What if I hit you a bunch?
It's mine.
Rude. I can take a lot of damage at least.
He's gonna eat me. It's not working. Save yourself.
Never.
If he wants to eat this.
I don't need this after all. It's not my only weapon. Rude.
Sly, no! Hold on, Sly. Hold on.
Cutscene.
It was like they always say.
Oh, it's quiet.
Your life really does flash before your eyes. There it all
Have to
was.
go back and forth
stretching
like
back
Ratchet
to my
Gladiator.
childhood.
Let's see your childhood,
Born
Sly.
into a family of master thieves that went back for generations, I was next in line to continue the Cooper name.
Sir Galeth, Slight and Common Cooper, Tennessee Kid Cooper, Ryuichi
But fate
Cooper.
had different plans.
He was my favorite.
I was robbed of my childhood when a ruthless gang attacked our home.
Yes. The Fiendish Five.
The orphanage I landed in wasn't all bad. It was there that I met my lifelong friends. Bentley,
Aw.
he's always been the thinker. And Murray, he's the doer.
He does stuff. Cookie
We
stealing
stuck
plan
together
by
over the
Bentley.
years, and our skill, our confidence, and our thieving reputation grew stronger with each heist. We thought that the good times would never end, and that our luck would never run out.
I think some of those are
Which only made things
reused from the
tougher
ending of
when
Sly
odds
2.
finally caught up with us. Then I met this guy, McSweeney,
Hi.
who claimed to have run with my father's crew back in their heyday.
He's a bad fella.
They pulled jobs all over the world and amassed quite a collection of priceless items. It was then that McSweeney told me all about the Cooper Vault. It seemed that my father, like all my ancestors, had been hiding their wealth in a secret place for generations, each one adding to
boat
the
somehow.
treasure hidden behind a door that, if McSweeney's story is true, only a Cooper can open. Using some well-placed clues provided by McSweeney, we set out for the secret island that held the vault. On arriving, we discovered someone by the name of Dr. M had already
He's a
set
fun
up
guy.
shop. From the looks of it, he'd been trying to crack the thing for years, growing steadily more frustrated in his failures and more
There's no way
paranoid
in-
as the decades rolled by. He built himself a fortress
mountain
with
side?
security as tight as Fort Knox. Getting inside the place would take precision, creativity, and moreover, it would take an army of world-class thieves.
Yeah.
Finding and bringing together that much talent
The
won't
whole
be easy.
team.
But to get inside the Cooper Vault and collect my inheritance, I was willing to pay the price.
Sly 3, Honor Among Thieves. Yes. I wonder what it's going to do with the 3D sections. Doo-doo. Yes. The hazard training room. There's also 2-player modes, if you believe it or not. Cops and Robbers, Hackathon, that's currently it so far. So, player 1 is Sly, player 2 is Carmelita. Sly has to steal stuff and Carmelita has to chase him down. and Hackathon, Bentley and Sly, or someone else later, just hack together. Now it's getting louder.
If we're gonna make it to the Cooper
Seems
Vault,
okay.
we'll need to perfect our thieving skills. I've rigged this place to push us to our limits.
I'm guessing these levers start the different trainers.
Yeah.
That's right. Each will initiate a streamlined crash course in grand larceny. I'll head for the control room, and we'll get things started.
Dish it out. I'm ready.
Right. Other stuff.
Okay, all great thieves have one thing in common.
A ton of cash?
So I have very vivid memories playing this in Dublin
Use the right
when I was
analog
struggling
stick
to make
look around
friends
the
and
hacker
get
room.
used to the new place.
Try to find the Cooper gang marker I projected.
Yes, I can see it right there.
Great. Now press down on the L3 button to ping a waypoint.
Yep.
That's handy.
I agree. These holographic markers are an invaluable tool for finding your way around in the field.
Cool.
Notice how the logo moves to the destination?
Mhm.
Try clicking the L3 button. a few
Hey,
more
das
times to
ist
get a
meine
hang of it.
Schnuckiputzi. Hallöchen, ich liebe dich. I hope you are well. Over there. Still try not to be too loud.
Okay, head for the waypoint and we'll
Ah!
commence phase 2.
Yes.
I've programmed in a new mission destination. Press L3 to find it. Perfect. Now everyone knows that a thief's best friend is a rooftop.
Yes.
Provided he doesn't break his neck getting up there.
Not a problem
Ideally,
for
yeah.
a man with your jumping skills.
Your
Hit
double
the
jumping
X
skills.
button for a standard jump. Then hit the X button a second time while in the air for an extra high double jump.
Cool. Yep. It's not even, it's slightly
All right,
extra
Bentley.
high.
What's next?
As you know, it's very useful to survey guards from the rooftops. To do that,
Yes.
we'll have to be able to look down at them.
Let me guess. Use the right analog stick?
Yep. Try to find the marker I'm projecting down there. Excellent.
Yes.
Now look up at that pillar. I'm projecting another marker. Great. Now put all
What
these
if I go
skills
lower?
to use and get to the remaining waypoints. Should be easy if you ping them with the L3 button and look around.
I don't think this chair can go any lower. Oh well. No, but knock you come. So just get on all of them, that's fine. Let's go around and jump up.
Nice, one down.
Learning about jumping. Because jumping is very difficult.
Good job, Sly. You made it. You're
Thank
now
you.
ready to take on the meanest of navigation tasks.
You know, I think we might play Tomb Raider after this, because I was kind of hoping to play this like in a similar mindset that I was at the time. Maybe that would bring joy. And it's more reminding me of sadder times, and I think that's less
You
good.
picked up a lot of skills after
Axe says
reading
the
the
Nevada
track.
is from Spanish.
Heck of a page turner, that book.
Nevada?
Let's see if you remember.
Hi, Jojo. Welcome
Check
in.
out those small points on that
Did she
line.
tell you to tell
You
me
can
things?
land on them light as a feather using your ninja
Why did she
spider jump.
order?
Easy. I just jump and hit the circle button.
Exactly.
Okay.
Try getting
Thank
over
you,
to the
Ag.
other platform.
Yup. 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 Boop, boop.
Looking good, Sly.
Jump, press the
You know
circle
I'll
button.
Let the second story work.
How are you doing today, Joseph? I hope you're
Feel
well.
about tight spaces. Try getting through the small opening in that wall.
Crawl,
Hit
you
the
got it.
circle button when you're close to crawl inside.
Yes. I hope it's alright that I talk
Nice
about
job, Sly. You're
my
a
mindset on
credit to the
things. I
Cooper
feel
gang.
like it's important to talk about not just the good things, but the bad things. My mind has been very back and forth on
We're
a lot
all
of
done in
things
here.
recently.
Let's head outside and get this operation underway.
It's a mix of I'm in such a new place with so much uncertainty about everything and missing the old place and wanting to go back. And now it's been a week and it already kind of feels like even if I go back, I don't have much to go back to. Like, I don't have the same to go back to. It would...
Getting
like, I'd have to...
inside a world-class vault would take a team of world-class thieves. A group of specialists.
Yes.
Each member contributing their own particular talent. It was clear that we needed Murray back.
Yes.
Not only was
We
I
need the
missing a
man.
lifelong friend, but his brute strength helped get us out of more than a few scrapes
He
in the
can
past.
punch some rats.
When Bentley was injured during the whole Clockwork affair, Murray blamed himself,
Yeah.
eventually leaving the team. We tried to console him, but going out on his own was something he needed to do. He said he wanted to find his spiritual center. We got word that Murray ended up in the Australian outback, where he studied a mystic art called the Dreamtime from an Aboriginal guru. From all accounts,
All right,
things
then.
went pretty well, and his teacher even sent him on a walkabout to locations all over the globe to complete the training.
It's that easy.
Latest reports have cited Murray in beautiful Venice, Italy, but what he's doing there is a mystery. I just hope he steers clear of the local mob boss, Octavio.
Octavio.
Growing up, this guy used to be a real celebrity in the neighborhood. Everyone loved to hear him sing opera and said he was destined to be the next
Just love
great
the art
tenor.
style.
But just as his career started to take off, musical tastes changed. Suddenly,
The
it was all
Oscars.
about rock music, and no one wanted to listen to opera anymore.
That's right. No one listens to opera anymore.
He
It's all
held on to
Beatles.
A few fans, and it was these mobsters that took him into the business. Heading onto this guy's turf was dangerous, but worth it for a chance to make things right with Murray.
Sly Cooper and the gang in an opera of fear. I love these episode title cards. I just always have. Venice, Italy. I feel like I could maybe move this over a bit. Or should I not? I don't know. I'm overthinking everything. I don't have any fancy layouts for like these size games because I don't play them very often. Do all these Sly games look like this? This is the third of the original PS2 games. They're all on PS4 and PS5 now. Cell shaded, yes, yes. Sly 1 obviously would look a little a good bit worse. Sly 2 looks close to this, with Sly 3 looking better. And then the one that's not made by Sucker Punch for the PS3, Sly Cooper Thieves in Time. As much as I don't like that game, I would say it looks the best. It looks really good. Yeah. Currently, all three of the original PS2 games are on the PS4 4 and 5 store as the actual PS2 games, not the PS3 HD remasters, which some people prefer. I like having the actual PS2 games. I still have my PS2 copies. My Sly 2 doesn't really work anymore. 200 each for alarm clock and smoke bomb.
Given Murray's criminal past, it seems logical to start our search at the local police station. If he's not already in custody, the cops are sure to have leads on all the crooks in Venice.
Right. Well, first of all... Oh, no. Sly 2 had the things to steal in the environment. Sly 3 just has more pickpocketing, and there's no bottles either. Right. Let's break in
That
then.
massive dome marks the Venetian police station.
Cops around here really like to make an impression.
I'm afraid it's a losing battle. Don Octavio runs the show in this neighborhood. It's his security forces patrolling the streets, not the cops.
I see that.
Noted. Huh. Looks like I found my way inside.
A hole in the roof.
Well, that dome is covered in glazed tile. There's no way to climb up there.
Oh, come on, pal. There's always a way.
With this fancy, very convenient rope. Boing, boing. I think this instilled my love of platformers, this series. And Crash. And Spyro. But this is more what I think
Nice
of.
climbing, partner. I've got the blueprints to the vent system in front of me. I should be able to guide you to the jail cell.
In you go. We get to hear Carmelita's new voice.
Hey,
Oh, ladro.
Murray? Is that you?
Murray, that name's a stain on my pants, bro.
Hey. Dimitri.
Cooper, you got some fuzzy dice to come round here.
Dimitri. Long time no punch. See, you're still in jail.
And you still a cracker box.
Thank
Let's
you.
get past the name calling and get to business.
Looking for main man Murray, eh?
Yeah.
Sorry, but I'd rather see you get busted big time. God! Policia!
Wait!
They're not listening. Yes, now there's these dialogue choices. I was gonna say something there. Oh yeah, that little Shrouded in Darkness thing. As far as I remember, I could be wrong. On the PS3 HD remasters, whatever, I'm pretty sure they messed with the lighting system so you could still see him just darkened. So that was less of a reveal. Gotta think of something to keep him quiet. I could try threatening him, flattery, or cut a deal. You know, there's no harm in going through all the options, so it's
Threaten
threatening.
me out to those cops and I'll get thrown in there with you. It'll be a heck of a cage match, and we both know who will win. Or did you forget Paris?
Worth it to see your smug face behind the bars.
I could try flattery.
Where's that generous nature you're so famous for? I always pegged you as the bigger man in these types of
I
situations.
don't think there's any reason, like,
I'm a big man.
anything
Big
to
with
get them
the
all wrong.
payback and the sex appeal. Got that, Ant? I control the beat on this track. You're just a dancer.
I could try cutting
If
a
those
deal.
cops get their mitts on me, who's gonna break you out of jail?
You might get the cell door open, but the cops would throw down and bust me on the way out. And then I'll get the double sentence. Grief!
Grief indeed. He's right. It'll be tough getting him out of here. I need a plan. Maybe I could disguise us both as police, then walk out, distract the cop so he can get away, or take him with me up the air vent.
Tell you what, I'll steal a couple of police uniforms. We'll suit up and then just walk out the front door.
Won't have that.
Come on, man. I'm a fashion all-star. No way, no how I'm dressing up in polyester pig suit.
So you'd rather stay here?
Things worse than jail.
Sure. Maybe I could take him up the air vent with
I
me.
got in here through an air vent. We can both use it to escape.
I can't fit in no vent. You spy my macho frame?
Sure.
I'm packing too much sexy muscle to fit in vent like you stick dudes.
Stick dudes. Well, maybe I could distract the
How about
cop
I
so you
get
can
the
get
cops'
away.
attention, then run for it. Once they're all outside shooting at me, you can slip out no problem.
No, that's a plan I can get behind. Dimitri is free and Cooper is cooked. Key for sale is in head cut lady's office.
Okay, great. This
Awesome.
other lock won't be a problem. I should be able to crack it by hand.
Get me out of here and I'll find Murray. No sweat. Just keep on the down low and out of sight near them coppers, bro. They're a bad bunch of bunnies.
You got it.
Your attention, please.
Carmelita!
Thank you for your patience, but we're now ready for the presentation.
I think this is my favorite voice for her.
Canals of Venice have been mysteriously filling with tar for the last month. No one is sure of the cause, but the effects have been devastating on the local wildlife and tourist trade.
What she's
Our
doing in
sources
Italy?
believe
Oh.
that this man, Don Octavio, is potentially responsible for the disaster. Unfortunately, we've got no hard evidence linking him to the pollution. I've yet to receive a warrant to search his opera house mansion, so we're just going to have to do this the old-fashioned way. Get
It's
out
inverted,
there and keep
so,
your eyes open. I've hired you mercenaries over traditional cops because this is a dangerous assignment. The neighborhood is filled with the Octavio goons. It's a war out there. Get tough or you won't last 5 minutes. You hear me? I'm paying for results. The city of Venice needs this situation resolved now. Okay, I know you boys like things redundant, so I'm going to give you the presentation again. This time, pay attention. You're not getting paid to nap. Just let me get my note cards back in order.
So, repeating the same thing. Well, cell door key.
Nice work. Head back to Dimitri's cell and free him. If he's true to his word, we'll be talking to Murray in no time.
Yeah.
Let's get back to business. Now, where was I? Hold tight, boys. The power's on the fritz again.
Now we
It'll
have-
calm down in a few minutes.
We have
Better
lights
make
to
sure
worry
you're
about.
under a desk when the lights come back on.
Yes. Nope.
Let there be light.
Let there be light. Yes.
Make up your mind already.
On, off, on, off. This is the wrong way. Why did I go this way?
You look a lot better in the dark, Petros. Really, you are an ugly, ugly man. It's dark. Dark like the grave, huh?
I guess I could have gone either way. I just didn't want to risk touching their toes.
On, off.
This is
There.
sucking.
This is sucking indeed. I don't think I could make it. Maybe I could, but no, that's not.
I can see, da! I can see!
Da? Where are they from? Is that Russian?
Keep your hands to yourself, Leon.
Oh no, Leon, touch everybody. With consent. Right.
Can you really crack this coconut?
Another new
Sure,
feature.
just take
Mechanic.
a light touch.
Cool. Let's see some shine, bro. I swear.
vibration works.
Spring me, and I'll hook you up with that plump dog Murray. Big.
This safe will be...
I should have waited for him to finish.
I'll
Hi,
do like
Dimitri.
I promised and distract the cops so you can make your escape.
Solid. Don't worry, no mind. Straightway I'll password for Murray to find you. Meet at Rialto Bridge.
'Kay.
Big Italian landmark.
Okay, guess it's showtime.
Let's go make some noise.
Hello, assorted meatheads.
Hi.
And lady. Anyone feel like some exercise?
Cooper! Grab him, man!
Kill him.
And I'm out.
Kill him. Alright, now they're just running section. In the lovely Venetian river.
You've got some serious nerve showing up in my
I
squat
don't know.
room.
I was concerned we were growing apart.
Then let's spend some quality time together in my interrogation cell.
So forward. What happened to the demure girl I used to know?
She grew up and stopped taking grief from guys like you.
There.
Guys like me? Are you saying I've got some competition for your affections?
You're the only man in my sights right now.
The tension. It's so thick. This is a healthy relationship to pursue. Whip. Yep. And the camera, not something I can adjust, so we're just going. Her character model makes this place seem so small.
You're slowing down, Cooper! You want me to slap the cuffs on you?
Yeah, I like this character the most. She's sassy and deals with Sly less. Is bullshit. Yep. Doo-doo. Good thing I'm going right towards her and no problem whatsoever. Hey, Murray.
Greetings, old Inspector Fox! Man, you're in it again!
Yep.
Hope that manhole works both ways.
Should.
That's right! Hide in the sewers like the rat you are!
Why aren't you looking at us, Carmelita?
Thanks for the quick escape. I owe you one. Again.
How you doing,
Of
bud?
course, Searcher. We are all in need of peace.
You're really whole hog on this Dreamtime stuff, huh?
My mind is clear, like the woodland after a forest fire.
Listen, Murray, we need you back on the team. That thing with Bentley, it wasn't your fault. He doesn't blame you for the wheelchair.
Sorry, Sly. I walk a different path. My guru, in his wisdom, told me to lose myself and not return until the black water ran pure. So here I stay.
You sure he didn't
Cool.
tell you to get lost and not come back until you cleaned out the water filter?
Come on, I'm on a real spirit quest here.
Sorry. Tell me everything. I've missed you, pal.
Just casually
Well,
dumping oil in the
it's
river.
a long and awesome story. You got any gum?
Nah, left it all at home. Do. Job done. Alright, here's the lowdown.
Murray refuses to join the gang until the commitment to his guru has been fulfilled. Whether we like it or not, we've got to deal with Venice's tar problems in order to, as Murray puts it, make the black water run pure. Thanks to Inspector Fox's fine detective work, we already know that Don Octavio is somehow connected. As non-law operatives, we'll be able to tackle this situation in a more head-on fashion.
Yeah.
First, we break into Octavio's opera house. If he's hiding anything, we'll find it. We should also keep a close eye on the dog. Some
Yes.
photographic evidence of him connected to the tar might be enough to get the old mobster put away. Of course, meanwhile, I'll monitor local communication frequencies. With some luck, we might pick up some quality intel.
Hopefully. Itchy beard. How far into this are we? Huh. New training is available. Yes, bring me on to the hazard room. Right. Over this way. More for Sly first. Since we're already playing Sly. What's this now? What are you telling me?
All right, I'm really gonna test your climbing skills here. You can use your cane to swing from hooks. Just jump and press the circle button again to latch on.
You got it. Here. Yep.
If you ever get in a jam, it's smart to climb your way out of trouble.
Yeah.
I hear
sweet.
that.
Press the circle button near that pipe to latch
Pipes are
on
your
and
best
slide.
friend. Here. Keep.
I just love pipes. Is that
They're
okay?
great.
Sure, they're a thief's best friend, but don't forget wall hooks.
How could
In
I
the
forget
last
the
game.
lovable wall hook?
Press the circle button to attach.
Of course.
To launch
That
off,
felt
you'll
very
have to
organic and
hold
normal.
down on the left analog stick before jumping. Try getting over this wall.
Yep.
That's it, I give. You've made it through all my challenges.
Thank you.
Hey, don't
no, I
feel
haven't.
bad. Those wall hooks were kind of tricky.
It was all supposed to be tricky. Anyhow, you've proven you know how to get around. A word to the wise. Anywhere you sense a thieving opportunity, you know, see the blue
sparkles.
You can use a circle button move.
Pretty handy.
Yes, yes it is.
Nice. Just jump right into the lasers. There's another one here.
All right, Bentley.
Teach
Let
me
me
about
have it.
pickpocketing.
In order to maintain our lavish lifestyles, we'll always need to have a little cash on hand.
Yes,
I hear
ideally.
ya. Most guards are nice enough to carry around a pocket full of change.
Exactly. You can pick their pockets by sneaking up behind them and pressing the circle button.
This guy looks like he's carrying some loot. If I steal it, you can fence the goods online for some cash.
That's right. Look for a glow in a guard's back pocket. Sure sign of something valuable.
Yes.
Try picking his pocket dry without getting noticed.
Just sneak up and press the circle button.
Okay, that's enough of that guy.
Yes, all the
It
circle
won't
button.
always be that easy. Guards are usually on the move.
As long as I don't bump into him, it shouldn't be a problem.
All right, smooth talker. Try robbing this guy.
Sure. By pressing the circle button, and then pressing the circle button, and then also pressing the circle button. 32.
Crates away!
32 what? Good question.
Great. Now, as any good thief knows, a job is only as successful as the getaway that's planned.
I hear that. Some guards are not too keen on fighting toe-to-toe.
You're not going to say I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Well, not now.
thought so. Look, there's no shame in running from a fight. Keeps you alive. Hold down the R1 button to sprint.
Okay.
Sounds easy.
Prove it. I'm gonna have this guard attack you, and you'll have to run away to lose him.
Whoa, hold up.
Ready, set, go.
All right.
Where'd he go?
And he's dead. Okay. We're just
Nice
murdering
escape,
people here.
Sly. An unfortunate fact about running
Don't
is
ask
that
how we
you
got
make
them.
a lot of noise.
Or where'd they go.
Sprint by a guard, and he's sure to notice you.
Well, if I'm already running, might as well keep going.
Good point. How about you try that? Run to this waypoint within 6 seconds, and then try and escape from the guards if they hear you.
Come on.
Ready, set, go.
Bentley's just really into torturing Sly. Good for him. Growth. No. There we go. Right, what's next?
How about you stop setting these guards up to kill me?
No.
Well, you could always take them out instead.
Now we're talking.
By pressing
If a
the
guard
triangle,
hasn't seen
then square
you
button.
could sneak up behind him. You paying attention? This is complicated.
No,
Of course.
You've lost
We're
me.
talking about taking out guards.
Right. Sneak up behind him and hit the triangle button to knock him into the air. Then press the square button to slam him down hard.
Yes.
Sneak attack. Nice.
We
So
get to
that's
murder.
the triangle button to knock him into the air, then the square button for the slam.
You got it. Now give this guy the business.
Here's the business.
Unfortunately, the slam makes
It's loud.
noise.
Yeah.
Do it too close to another guard, and he'll be all over you.
It's easy. You take out the first guy, then hide out when the second thug comes running.
Did you know this was a kid's
Wait
game?
until his back is turned, then strike.
Try taking out both
Just
these
really
guards
loves to
without
explain
being caught.
everything. Yep. Yep. And there we
Nice
go.
work. I pity the guard that crosses your path.
I do as well.
Now for the showstopper. See that boat
Sure
slung
do.
up above that poor unsuspecting guard?
Yeah?
Feel like dropping it on his head?
Oh, yeah.
Groovy.
This button will release the boat. Make sure the guard's under its shadow before you know, knock him senseless.
It's shadow that will never change depending on the sun.
The place is littered with unsafe machinery. Know what I mean?
Yes. New environment traps. Because why not? Alright, what's this one?
As you know, we sometimes need reconnaissance photographs to plan for a heist.
Right.
The humble recon photo. The unsung hero of many a caper.
I
Indeed.
outfitted your binocular with a camera. Click down on the right analog stick to bring it up.
Yes.
I tell you, Bentley, you designed this thing really well. The left analog stick aims where you want to look, and the right analog stick lets you zoom in and out. So easy.
Of course, it won't always be so easy. Sometimes you'll need to get a better vantage point.
That shouldn't be too difficult.
Your targets can also be moving. Makes getting a good shot that much more difficult.
It's okay. So long as I'm quick with the zoom, I'll be fine.
Never happy
Let's
with
put
the
it to the
lighting.
test. Take a picture of each of these guards without getting caught.
Sure. How hard? I've got you on my camera. Get you. Nice.
There you go, Bentley. Some wonderful pinups for our refrigerator.
They're lovely. High art.
Seriously?
No, but you've shown
Rude.
some real skill with a Binocucom's camera.
Yeah,
Nice
okay.
work.
And now it's on to Bentley's one and we can actually play the game. Tell me all about Bentley's gameplay.
All right, Bentley. Things can get pretty rough out in the field. You'd better be prepared.
Preparation is my middle name. My wheelchair is totally equipped.
Good to hear. As a resident demolitions expert, you'll need to be handy with the bombs.
No problem. Just have to hold down the triangle button and out comes the goods.
Okay, try dropping a bomb on that crate over there.
By going up and pressing the triangle button. Oh my god, I can do that.
That's some quality pyrotechnics, but how are your bombs versus guards?
Against sleeping guards, I'm like a Greek god. All fall before me.
Let's see what you got.
So just don't wake him up then. Yep. Nope. If you get close enough, it'll do the toss, which is nice.
Nice work. Now, how about someone awake?
I just put them to sleep too. My chair's been outfitted with a top-of-the-line sleep dart launcher. In fact, I even linked it to my binocucob.
Smart. So you just click the right analog stick to bring it up.
And to shoot, I press the R1 button.
Have you got a zoom function? Nice. Now, get over there and bomb him before he wakes up.
Yeah, okay then. Here.
All right, Bentley. You make this look easy. But how's your aim against moving guards?
With a zoom function and nerves of steel, I'm ready for anything.
Very unhappy with all this. There we go. And chuck. Or drop.
That chair's pretty sweet. Got any other gizmos in there?
Oh yeah, it's my own design. The pickpocket pole, or the PPP for short.
A fishing pole with a magnet?
Yep.
Ingenious, huh? By default, it's linked to the L1 button.
And you can rob someone with that thing?
I just keep the
so many
L1
words.
button held down, sneak up behind a guy, connect with the magnet, then pull back to yank out the loot.
Sounds just like fishing. Try it on this guy right here.
So just yep. Takes a little bit longer than Sly, but it's a cute little thing that's his own. You got something.
Okay. He served his purpose. I'm impressed with your pickpocketing technology.
I'm impressed with your
how is it
impression.
against someone in motion?
Allow me to demonstrate. I just hold down the L1 button, attach, and pull. Couldn't be easier.
Yes, same deal. Yep. Except now they'll be further away more often because they are on the move and I'm on the move. Here, this guy has very bad periphery. 29. Hey, Sly.
That chair of yours is a wonder. You've packed so much technology into such a small space.
You sure did. Nice.
We're all done in here. Let's head outside and get this operation underway.
Let's. The tutorials can take a while, but they're done now. For now. Back to an opera of fear. Continue. Right. So there's no sell screen anymore. It's just it sells them automatically when you get them. Venice operation day 1. Oh, come on. Alright, into the depths. Canal chase and Octavio snap. Let's go this way first. You have something for me. What's that noise? What's the bin? You don't have anything I want. Anyone have anything I want? Are there bottles to find? Nope, not in Sly 3. To many people's dismay, but bigger levels, I don't mind not having bottles. And that's evident in Sly Thieves in Time because the levels are so huge that like it's so hard to get all the bottles. Nope. Nah. God. Fine, where's the... You. Go away. Yeah? There we go. Now let me steal from you. Nice. There's also this trap. Wrong trap. There's this trap. Alright then. Alright. Now it's here. Right. I think there's an ad starting in 3 minutes.
House is Octavio's base of operations.
Nice place. Sure to be a few coins laying around in there. What's the plan?
If you could get me inside to one of Octavio's computers, I should be able to hack his firewall and get the dirt on his operation.
Okay. Have you got a point of entry?
Damn it,
That
encoding.
wooden hatch appears to be an ideal way to slip in undetected. Head down there and we'll meet up in a few minutes.
I'm lower the chair, it's just not happening. I think this is the 3D level. Here. Yep. Do. Let's see what they say.
Octavio is known to rely on 3D technology to secure his property. In order to see the security measures, we'll need to utilize these depth optimizer guns.
Sly 3 came with 3D glasses.
Fashionable. Nice touch, Bentley.
So it's the same. This portion of the job can be enhanced with the use of the red-blue 3D glasses that can be found in your manual. Would you like to play using the 3D glasses? Sadly, I no longer have them, and that would be a terrible viewing experience for you. No 3D for me right now. It was a gimmick. Give me money. I have enough to buy one thing.
To open this door, we'll need to press the 3D security buttons at exactly the same time. Okay? On my 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice.
Yes. Let's head on down. This is where I make my money. Gimme.
Looks like Octavio is fond of this 3D synchronized security system. Let's do it.
Alright, ad is starting.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, you remember the 2 button presses in 4?
3. All right.
That wasn't correct, but alright. And starting in 30 seconds. What would you like me to draw?
My booster won't be enough to make it to that next door. I've made a number of improvements to my wheelchair, but none that can float me through this canal.
Don't worry about it, pal. I'm sure I'll find a way across. And there seem to be plenty of boats hanging around to make a nice bridge for you.
Carmelita.
Okay, I'll wait for
to
your
the
signal.
point. I'm really bad at drawing Carmelita, though. I remember pointing this out last time I played. One of the last times I played this. I'm gonna get into that after the ad. Right, we're back. I didn't really get to finish it. It sucks. Carmelita. There you go. Yeah. It's gonna take a while to warm up again, I think. Get into a better headspace. Yeah. Anyway. Game. Alright, I was gonna get into this.
My fine associates, Octavio here. I'm pleased to report that the tar suction levels are at an all-time high. However, it saddens me to report that some of you haven't been keeping in time with the orchestra, if you know what I mean. I'd like to see Marco, Raphael, and Julius in the main vacuum room immediately. We're gonna discuss your retirement package. And if any of you gadgety boys make a run for it, well, shoot them in the back.
Right. I was going to get into this. I think when I first streamed this and played this and recorded this, like way back when, it was on a different level, but I noticed it. I thought, huh, how did they do the reflections? Then I kind of realized, because I saw some pieces floating up. Oh, so they like duplicated the environment down there, but there's a wobbly effect on like the 3D things itself. Like you can see them kind of going in and out on the textures down there. And I found that really interesting to notice. That's how they would do that kind of thing back in the day, to get like a wobbly reflection. Just duplicate everything. And probably lower poly or lower texture and whatever. Give it a warbly effect. Well. Come on. Oh, the whole way. Alright, I can't do those, but I can do it on the straight. Alright. Also, apparently a new game changer comes out tomorrow, so I'm excited about that. At least I think it does. Dropout has been keeping me sane, I think. I love Dropout. I'm really glad I got that subscription. I haven't watched many Dropout things yet, but Game Changer and Make Some Noise are good. We watched that comedy show with Brennan Lee Mulligan and Izzy. Oh, I used to know her last name. It's not Montoya, no. Isabella Rowland. Izzy Rowland. They're two-person improv comedy show. Not like a show, but like a live show called Bigger.
Is reinforced. We'll need to bomb our way through it.
Yeah. I guess I'll just press this then.
Thanks for the assist, Sly. Maybe I can return the favor with some well-placed explosives.
The drop the boxes switch. That's my favorite. Words. We also watched.
Okay, stand back.
Thanks, pal.
We got a good bit through Adam Conover's Unmedicated. That was all right. Good night tomorrow. Ooh.
This
I don't
door
either,
is made
honestly.
Of 4-inch thick bulletproof plexiglass. My
Shite.
bombs won't make a dent. See if you can find a way around it through that ventilation shaft.
It's not this way, but I wanted to go here anyway.
This room's empty. Crawl a little farther. They've got to have a lock switch somewhere.
And breaking stuff. Leave me alone. European Central Time? Your guess is as good as mine.
Okay, here's the thing. You two stories are gonna be my new eyes.
Here. Yeah. No. Also, Sly 2 had like the charge spin attack, but now it's all on triangle. Because there's going to be several moves on triangle. You press triangle, it does that. And there's going to be different levels. So triangle square does that.
Thanks, pal. Judging from the security, we must be getting close.
Then it must be.
It's live.
Well, I might die. I might not die. Yep. Come on. Yeah. No. Come on. So I guess I should say, I preemptively and postemptively apologize for the dour mood that will be on and off for a while as I'm coping and
Synchronized
managing
watches
and adjusting
one,
to everything.
2, 3. We're in.
We're in. That's a lot of pointless TVs playing Snake.
Yes, a Wurlitzer 700. I can splice into this easy.
Cool.
Just as long as you're enjoying yourself. That's the important thing.
Aside from a few tense moments, that break-in seemed to go pretty well.
It's not over yet. Hack the system and let's get out of here.
Oh, it'll be a snap extracting the details on Octavio's operation from this old dinosaur.
But now I gotta defend you.
What? A delay switch? Sorry, Sly. Guess the dinosaur has teeth. I'll hack as fast as I can. Watch my back. There are sure to be guards on the way.
You got it.
Intruders!
Intruders. Get ready to hear that a lot. There you go. Yep. Every coin matters. Nope. Nope.
Intruders!
Thanks for having these fires right by this computer. That's a very bad idea. Won't it overheat?
Halfway there.
Also, that jump counterattack is a nice addition. Was it in Sly 2? I don't remember. I don't think so.
Intruders!
I don't think so. Words, Alex. Diction. Here.
I've almost got it.
Here.
Intruders!
Intruders.
So close.
Sorry, Bentley.
Download complete.
Nearly went the whole way without you getting hurt.
Find out exactly what Octavio is up to.
Yeah. I love the animation of the wheelchair. It's very well done. I'm sure that was a whole challenge to learn how to do a good cartoony wheelchair animation. Is hard to find references for, I'm sure. Ooh. Something to steal. Come here. Are there things to steal in the environment? I don't think there are things to steal in the environment, but I feel like there might be. But I don't remember any locations. Cooper Special. Alright. Sly can still hold his own. It has been an hour, so I think this is where I should normally call it. I'll head back to the safe house and buy things before I forget, because I will forget more next time. Do you have anything I want? Oof. Bouncy. Right. Right. Sell. Or buy. Right. Not sell. Smoke bomb and something grenade. Smoke bomb and L1. And that's where I'll leave it. So, thank you so very much for tuning in to this first video. And I will see you in the next one, and I hope that you take care. Good. Bye. JF subscribe to YouTube and so good.